It's Friday, the day that midterms starts, and I am beyond myself. Let me tell you guys, I have waited for this midterm for like 3 weeks. I have been all over the place. My mind has been tired for such a long time, and I know it's just 5 days, but those 5 days to me will do me good. God, I will not touch a book in 5 days. Okay, that's a lie. I have so much homework assignments to do, and I really hope I finish by Wednesday so that I can at least enjoy the rest of the week plus the weekend before I get back to class on Monday. The next Monday, that is, on the 9th. Anyway, guys, how are you doing? How has Kessel treated you for those 11 weeks? For me, let me just sit down properly and give you guys the tea. Okay, so I feel like I anticipated that it would be tougher than it has been. I expected it to be so hard for me, and I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm not saying it's hard. So there's that. So term 1 has not been tougher than it should be. I don't know if that makes sense. And it has not been easy because I have struggled for maybe a couple of weeks. Yeah. And then in terms of lectures, I prefer them online. To be very honest, I was so excited when they said that we're going to be doing them online. I am a bit of a 50-50 chance. I'm like, do I want them to be partly online and physical? But at the moment, I prefer them online because it saves me a lot of time personally. But I am sad that for them to be online, COVID has to be at peak. So there's that part. And I already know there are people who feel like at this moment, learning online is not a good idea because they're not in a good space to learn. They don't have a little corner at their home where they call their own and they can go there and do their studies. So I apologize for those people in advance. But yeah, as I said earlier, I prefer, I like the online classes. We've never done the physical, so I wouldn't know what to compare it to, but just the imagination of the movement from where I live to school every day, it's just a lot. So thank you, Jesus, that we're doing this online again for term 2. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is farm work. Now, I am blessed beyond measure because my farm members are amazing. I have never seen people who are willing to be a team. I guess there's the compensation because these are your marks, so you have to contribute. All of you have to contribute. But I have not come across any units that people did not volunteer to do it or did the work or overworked the farm leader or the unit leader. It's just been cooperation from everyone, and that is so amazing, and contribution from everyone. And I'm not just saying this because maybe some of them will watch this video. I'm saying this because I want to be honest. This is an honest opinion and review, if you can review a school. But I thank God that my farm members are this cooperative. I have not asked around about other people and how they feel about their farm members, but what I expected coming into this was that, oh, if they don't do it, you just do it yourself. Oh, your farm members will train you, and I have not experienced that so far because watu wamejitolea, watu wanataka hiyo 19/20, and that excites me. Now that point, the lectures. Now, the lectures are just 4 hours a day, but sometimes they can feel like 10 hours a day. Believe me, especially when you're not prepared. Now, I already showed you in an earlier video how I prepare for class, so I will not go into that. But before I go into class, I usually have a rough idea of what we're going to cover in the lectures. So in the lectures, it's quite smooth for me. But then I have to work on the way I am on my phone, like 40% of the lecture. I am always on my phone, listening through my laptop, but then I am on my phone or either on Instagram or WhatsApp, and it's quite distracting. So there is that. I have to work on that in term 2, maybe leave my phone in another room or switch it off when I'm in class. So working on that. In terms of lectures, the units that the lectures that I have been allocated, I do not like the teaching method. And for those lecturers, I have to do a lot of research on my own. And part of my research includes listening in on other classes. That means I can attend their classes or watch their recordings in another time. Is it time consuming? Of course it is. Who has another 2 hours a day to listen to another class's recording? But it's the sacrifice I am willing to make to ensure that I understand some concepts. So I usually attend some lecturers that are not by my lectures, or listen in their conversations, and I find that engaging. And what else about our lecturers? I feel like most of them are great, and I feel like the content is okay, and I am looking forward to see any kind of improvement that they're going to make. I know for commercial, the lecturers are being rotated. Oh God, Mukamba. They are being rotated. So I am excited to see who will be brought to our class this coming semester. Other than that, I just have to say, it's not been as tough, but mentally it has challenged me. I have had to wake up at around 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. to read, because I do not have the energy to wake up in the morning. I am not a morning person. The 5 a.m. club is not for me. It's just not for me. And I tried reading during the night, and it's not for me. So I usually wake up around 2 to 5. That's when I wake up to read and catch up on assignments, and then go back to bed and wake up at 8:30 and prepare for my 9 a.m. class. That has been my schedule for the past 2 weeks, and so far it's working for me. This goes without saying that my schedule will change over time. There was a time when reading at night was, by at night I mean from 7 to 9 or 10, used to work for me, but then I have to keep switching it up according to what my body asks, and sometimes I'm just too tired to care about reading. Now, what has helped me during first term in memorizing and answering questions in class or in group work has been 2 things. I have been going through my material before I log into class. And second thing, the one thing that I will preach until I finish Kenya School of Law, I use flashcards. And flashcards help me a lot, and I do not use physical one. I use an app called Anki, Anki. Anki, it's blue and black. If you search for it on Google App Store or whatever iOS, I don't know where you search for them. But yeah, Anki has been a great help, and it's progression over perfection. That is my saying. And I would encourage anyone who is watching this to download that app. I will always preach that app almost in every video that I do, because it has really helped me a lot. For things that I don't even remember, that I know that will be mandatory in oral exams. Things like negligence, tort, what else, contract. Those are the things we're not learning right now, unless you bump into it by mistake or just by chance. So those things, I input them in my Anki to remind myself, and I go through it in the morning and at night when I can't remember. I do not want to lie to anyone that I do this every day, because I am human. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I do not want to read. And yeah, getting to Anki. The last thing I want to say is mental breaks. There are so many. I think I've done 2 videos of me being tired and not giving a shit about books. But my mental breaks have helped me through term 1, and that is just term 1. Imagine how many I will need in term 2. Oh my Jesus. So my mental breaks have really helped me. And by mental breaks, I mean just switching off my devices and hanging out with my family and talking to friends over voice call. Because you have to do this with people. And if you're not a people person and you're doing this alone, I wonder how you're doing this. Because I've had to engage classmates that I was with in campus, new friends that I am meeting at the Kenya School of Law, to see how they're doing, because I do not want to feel like the pressure is just on me and other people are okay. And then one thing I have confirmed from doing these regular check-ins to other people, from other people, is the fact that I am not in this alone. People are feeling tired just as I am. They're exhausted and they're pushing through just like I am pushing through. So it's a good thing to have a sense of community. So I guess that is where the physical classes would come in. And apart from all the jokes and all the memes, there are people who will be honest about their feelings. They're like, oh, listen, I am tired, but I'm pushing through. Or I am tired and I'm taking a break. Or I'm not tired, I don't know what you guys are talking about, you know. So community has been a great success in my term 1 at Kenya School of Law. Listen guys, I would like to see or to hear about your experience at Kenya School of Law. So please leave me a comment and tell me how you feel about it so far. And for anyone who has not subscribed, I am going to remind you over 1 billion times. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers and I cannot do that without you guys. So subscribe to my channel and please like this video. It's going to help me by recommending this video to other people who need it and who are searching for it on their feed. So yeah, like my video, subscribe. Do not walk away without subscribe. I can see you. Subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Okay, bye.